how far we go to protect someone. Some might make a hidden base, some might help them in fights. However, I spent the next 4 months of my life fighting, running, and surviving, gaining the title of being immortal, making sacrifices, losing everything I worked for, and becoming the most targeted player in the server, just to protect my teammates. However, before we get too far into the video, let me tell you about the server I'm playing on. This is the Delphic SMP, a SMP where every time you kill a player, they drop a morph token, which can be used to morph into that person. And with these tokens, you can ban that player. But with that out of the way, let the server begin. And as we all crowded around, waiting for the start, little did I know exactly what I was getting myself into. The next 4 months of my life, all in one story. And a goal I could only dream of completing. Yay! Woo! Now, as much as I'd love to be able to protect draws and fight the entire server with a dirt block and a few pieces of wood, it isn't exactly going to cut it. So, I'm going to need some other teammates and some gear. Luckily for me, that first problem is already solved. Oh, there you are. This is Mixed, one of the best PvPers in the server, and one of my closest friends. And with both of us being unbelievably broke, I decided that me and Draws would join his team. However, I did not know the implications this would bring later on. Regardless, we still needed gear, so we headed further away from spawn and began gearing up. No. After fully gearing up and finished making a base, my two teammates, Sean and Mixed, headed to spawn to find any players. However, you're probably confused why we even need to kill players. Well, if I make sure that I'm the only one with 0 deaths, that gives players even more incentive to come kill me, and more incentive for no one to go after draws. And luckily enough, right in front of me is a player who not only has had 0 deaths, but also has a lot of gear for us to take. However, more on that note, this guy has a lot of gear, and we don't. So this fight was going to be a lot more difficult than we originally thought. What made this even worse was Jude actively wanted to take the fight. I'm gonna be so honest, bro, I was like so scared of dying here, to the point where I just started yapping to try to get myself out of it.
I'm trying to think, do I go for this kill now or later?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro, you are not all that, bro. You are not him. However, Sean, my teammate, did want to take this fight. And this was a terrible idea. Sean had almost the exact same gear as I did. No gaps, no pots, no XP, and not a very high chance of winning. However, much against our request, he still wanted to fight. This was a terrible idea. However, that didn't stop him. Almost immediately, Sean began losing the fight due to his lack of resources, leaving it up to me to have to go to the nearest base and grind all the resources we would need to save Sean and kill Jude. GG's. The rest of week 1 went by normally. It was mainly spent with me and my team messing around at our base. There was no fights, no conflict, and nothing that could prepare us for what would happen next. I woke up on the last day of that week, not expecting for anything to be different. However, in our team group chat was a message that shocked me to my core. One of our team's best PvPers and one of my closest teammates, Cindius, betrayed us and joined a team with our biggest enemies. Even though I don't have the footage for it, Velnius and Sequare are also players that have been constantly fighting my team, always trying to take over the server and prove themselves as the dominant force. However, speaking of this Velnius person, me and him are in a race to 1,000 subscribers, and right now he is kind of destroying me. However, I still believe there's a possibility for a comeback, and you can help me out with that by clicking the subscribe button below. Trust me, it only takes 2 seconds and I'll make it worth your while. Again, with Velnius betraying us was terrible. To make it even worse, the server's end fight was only in a few days. And with Jaws not being able to attend, that would leave me, Mixed, Sean, and Jelly to be the last players to fight. However, this was the least of my worries when a player called Sequare, with the leader of the opposing team, reached out and wanted to call me. Curious on what he had to say, I joined. At first it seemed like a normal call. However, he began slowly asking things from me. Asking me to go against my team and get items for him.
You do know that I can't get those without dying.
Eventually he began asking about his own morph token, as well as Mix's morph token. Asking if I knew anyone that had some.
Actually, I think I know someone who does. That person may be Cindius.
After chatting back and forth, he eventually gave up
Cindius
and revealed his true intentions. He wanted me to betray and join his team.
Oh, okay, that's okay. You know what? I'll make something very clear here, okay? You aren't getting my tokens, you aren't getting any IOUs. Those are the 2 things I'm crossing off. You can get anything. Teammates are more important to me than my immortality. I will lose my immortality to stay alive. See, and just like that, you've lost all your... You just lost everything that you had over me. I'm fine with this. If you told me like, oh my god, you'd want to mix with band tokens and use it on him unless I lost my immortality, I'd do that. I would take off my armor, I'd climb up to the top of like the exit to my base and I jump down without any totem, just die instantly. It's like a 30 block drop. I would die on this mod. And just like that, you've lost all your leverage on me. All of it. All of it is just gone. Your entire thing is my immortality. I will die in the N5 from Mix, bro.
After listening to him talk for a little bit more, it was clear all he wanted was to manipulate and control me. I went to bed that night unsure on what to think, and I began to wonder if Cindy's betrayed and I was given a similar offer, then how many others on my team were given the same option. After waiting a couple more days, the day of the end fight had arrived. Me and my team got up nice and early to go look for a stronghold. However, when we found one, the portal had already been lit, and it was obvious that other players had been here before us. Not expecting much of it, we began exploring the rest of the stronghold. I was, until I ran into someone that up until this point, I've had no interaction with. Velnius. However, as I spoke to him, I began to notice that unlike the rest of his team, he wasn't looking for violence. He was just trying to survive. Same like me. And that made me begin to think, was I wrong? Was this powerful team not as evil as I thought? Instead just being led along by their leader? It was obvious that Cindius was gaining something out of betraying us. But maybe that was the same for Velnius. Maybe it was the same for Jude. Maybe it was the same for everyone else in that team. Sequare was the main evil of their team. Sequare was the one making them do all these evil acts. Sequare was the one that wanted to end my immortality. No one else. However, regardless, shortly after finding Velnius, Cindius arrived. And it was obvious the two of them wanted to fight. And even though my entire goal was to survive, I didn't have a problem with battling them here. One, this would be a great chance to get revenge on Cindius for betraying us, and two, this would be another point for us to prove our power. And to prove to Seek that regardless of how strong he or his team gets, they can never kill me and stop my team. So without further ado, we potted up and began the battle. Yeah, maybe some Cindius, show me some audience. No. Velnius can die, Velnius is gonna die. Velnius can't handle the short abuse.
Oh, Sean, let's go. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. There's no way. Get him once again, get him once again. What? Exactly. Yes! Bro, I need stuff, bro. I'm looting, bro. I'm looting.
Even though we won, there was a real question in my mind that I just couldn't get past. Why was Velness and Cindias actively fighting for Seek? They aren't dumb. They know that he's evil. Maybe they see something that I don't. Maybe they see something in someone that I don't. Maybe it's a real villain on the server. One that's worse than Seek. However, I didn't have time to think about that, as the end fight had arrived. After arriving at the stronghold and counting down the minutes until the end would open, we began devising a plan on how we were going to win. Clearly, our lack of numbers wasn't going to be very good. Making it even worse was that Sean was apparently running late. Meaning that not only were we going to go into this already outnumbered, is that our best player was also going to be late. However, without being out of our control, we lit the portal and entered the end, unaware of how horribly wrong this was going to go.
Oh wait, I just realized we all forgot to turn into infinity. A little bit, just a little bit. Drops in here, drops in here, drops in here. Wait, Sean fighting us? Sean, no, Sean's fighting Jelly, I just watched Sean grab Jelly more times.
And just like that, my worst fears had come true. Sean had betrayed us. To make it even worse, Sean wasn't just a teammate, he was a friend, an ally, someone who would always try to fight for our team, someone who was always there for me, someone who constantly wanted to defend my immortality, someone that was up with nothing to make our team win. And now, he had betrayed us, the very people that we sought to defeat. Now, me, Mix, Jelly, and Draws stood no chance. And eventually, it was shown how much Sean's betrayal would affect our team.
that point on, me and Mix knew that we had lost the end fight. We kept fighting for as long as we could, but eventually had to run due to a lack of resources and being overpowered by their numbers. However, this felt like the largest loss that we had ever taken. I'm out as well! As not only had I lost a teammate, but I'd failed another.
After the end fight, our team was furious. We had lost one of our most valuable teammates, as well as our base. We had close to nothing. So in Retaliation, I spent the next 40 minutes manipulating Sequare to make him come to where my team was stationed in the Nether. Once he arrived, we would scam him out of his teammate's ban token, and then kill him.
Mistakes were made, Sequare. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made! What? GG's.
Even though we'd killed Zeke, it had done nothing. It wasn't going to bring Sean back on our team. It wasn't going to give Jelly the gear back he lost. Nor certainly it didn't answer the questions on why Cindius and Sean betrayed in the first place. However, my teammate Mixed had a different plan. He challenged the entire server to a manhunt, where they had 5 hours to kill Mixed. If they couldn't do it, then our team would be free from any attacks from the rest of the server. Quite frankly, it was a difficult task, but one I believed that we could achieve. However, as I was waiting for this announcement to come out about the event, I should began to realize what Mix's goal was. This wasn't trying to free our team. This was his way of getting more kills for his goal. I haven't mentioned it so far, but Mix's goal is to get every single player's ban token, putting the server in a state it could never recover from, and making everyone, including his teammates, his puppets, including me and Draws. Regardless, I still could not avoid this fight. This was the last chance I had to stop the server from going after Draws, and it was the last chance to prove myself why I'd fought so hard to stay immortal. Even though Mix was the villain, this didn't mean anything. This was it. Do or die. And after fully gearing up, me, Mix and Jelly were ready. One last fight, one last hunt, and one last stand against every single evil that stood against the server. And eventually, the hunt began. From now on, there was no room for error, no room for mistakes. It was either win and stay immortal and track draws, or die trying.
Run, 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 we leave! We leave! Oh, already? Okay, where? Sean is 2v1. I'm in a 2v1. Yes. Alright, Jelly, turn around and move Sean, Jelly, I'm leaving the fight, I'm gonna drop, no way.
Here I was, on half a heart, my totem about to ghost, with no one to save me. It looked like it was over. It looked like I was gonna die here. I was gonna fail draws. I was gonna fail everyone. However, I couldn't give up here. Even though the odds seem impossible has always been against me. The odds have never been in my favour, and maybe, just maybe, some luck is involved.
I'm no, I'm good, Silence is dropping. Reaver's putting me out, bro. I just don't understand that I'm still on. Go. You got it? You popped. Silence solo. I can't swim, what the heck? Yo, gang, I'm getting 4v1. Using that punch bro. Yeah, I'm here. Sean! Yes!
Sean had rejoined our side for the fight, betraying his current team and betraying Sequare, giving us the final thing we needed to win this fight.
It needs to hit, Nick. They're targeting me! They're on me, bro! Bro, Reach KB sword is pissing them off, bro. I'm just punch throwing them off, bro. I'm getting 3v1 by Jude, Frost, and Oh, the ice block! Wait, yeah, I forgot those. Oh, wait, I'm gassing up. I'm gassing up. Now 3 of us. Nice!
Finally, after the long 2 months of fighting, we had won and ended the war. It didn't feel real. After everything, after how long we fought for, it was over. Draws were safe. I had survived. Seek had been defeated, and Sean rejoined our team. It was a perfect ending. Well, almost a perfect ending. I don't know if many of you know this, but this is the second video to a 3-video series. And even though I failed to save Tistral, I succeeded in saving Delphic. It's 1-1. One more server to end it all.